Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week. We have 11 fabrics for you today. A couple more, we have thrown some solids in there, so we're just upping our solid game a little bit and eking them out to you this way. So the first few I have to show you are some wovens, and then we'll get into all the really nice knits for you. This first one that I want to show you is a tricky little fabric. We did send it out in a subscription box, and we did have a little bit of it left, and we obviously put it in the wrong spot because somebody found it on an open day and loved it, and we've been having requests for it ever since. So I think we thought that it was released and it wasn't released, so here we are releasing it. But we are releasing it towards the end, so there isn't a huge amount left. This is a rayon challis, and it is one of the wrinkle effect rayons. So I'm going to bring this up close to show you what I mean by that. Please excuse the creases. This has been in here for a little while. So can you see those? It's a bit tricky to see those slight vertical lines that are going through it. I know that's really tricky to see. I'm struggling and I'm right here. But there are just some very light vertical lines going through, which give it just a little bit of a wrinkle effect and not a smooth finish. So 100% rayon, really pretty print, no stretch to show you because it's a woven, but really, really gorgeous drape. Now, I didn't find a thread to match this one. In fact, I had a lot of trouble with threads this week, so I don't have much to show you at all, I'm afraid, in regard to threads. But this one does go with white, and we have many different whites. We have bamboo and cotton spandex and modal and double brush poly. We have Ponte and Liverpool, French cherry. There's lots of different things, lots of different variations of white that you can go with. And also pink gin, and that goes with that pretty little pink that's in there. So this one's called Liberty, and it is a rayon challis. All right, the next two are also rayon challis, and these are our solids. So we do already have some solids in rayon. We have hunter green, black, red, navy. Feel like there's some more and I can't spot them. They're right here, so that's convenient. In the old warehouse, I used to have to look a way away to try and find things. Anyway, we do have some solids already, so these three just add to those. So this one is a gorgeous colour. We have called it deep purple. It's a little bit darker than it's showing up on my screen at the moment. These ones are 130 centimetres wide, and they are, I'm going to guess here because I didn't write it down, I'm going to say about 110, 125 GSM, nice and light anyway. And beautiful drape, really gorgeous. Rayon challis is such a lovely fabric. It drapes so well, it feels so nice to wear. You might have to iron it though. It's one of those fabrics that might require an iron. I'm not looking quite see-through here. And I think if you were to wear, to sew up a dress or a skirt, you might need to consider a lining or just a little slip underneath, but I think if it's a top, it'll be fine. So it really just depends on what you want to make with it. But this is the deep purple. We also have, it's a really pretty rose, really gorgeous pink. Again, no thread to match today. I have not done a good job on the thread front. So that rose is really pretty, and aqua green. So this is a little bit more green in real life. To me, it's looking a little bit more blue on the screen, but I feel like it does have a little bit more green to it than is showing from what I can see here anyway. No thread to match either. So those are all rayon challis, 130 centimetres wide, nice and lightweight, really beautiful for summer garments. Okay, now I have some double brush polys for you, and this print you have seen before. It's just a different colourway. So we have the gorgeous On the Prowl currently. So I've just changed that one's name to On the Prowl in pink because now we have On the Prowl in blue, which is very, very sweet. It's really lovely and soft. So double brush poly is brushed on both sides as the name suggests. Amazingly soft to the touch, really great stretch, and it has good stretch recovery as well, which is really important to know. Nice vertical stretch, beautiful drape. Amazing for most garment types. And I say that because it's got such good stretch recovery, which means you can wear it as a tight garment or as a drapey garment, and it works so well for both, or a combination of the two. Tops, pants, skirts, dresses, jackets, leggings, you name it. Heaps matches, heaps works, I should say, with this one. Now I do have a thread because it's basically an ivory background, so thread number 1000 is your match here. And it looks nice with the baby blue cotton spandex or off-white modal. It's nice as well. So that is On the Prowl, double brush poly. Now this next one is called Dusty Sunset. Let me show you up close. So really pretty rust colour that is around a lot these days. And then just a really sweet little print. So just two colours to this, which I sometimes quite like. Makes it a simpler fabric. Quite classic. It's really pretty. You can see that all opened up there. So brush poly again, double brush poly. So it's got that great stretch both ways. Really nice and soft to the touch and beautiful drape. No thread to match, couldn't find this colour. But we did put it with the off-white modal if you're looking for something to go with that. Okay, Dusty Sunset, double brush poly. Now I really like this next one. This one's called Magic Night. And all brush polys are soft, but some just have an extra softness, and this has that extra softness. Isn't that cute? So just a black and ivory print. Beautiful to touch, beautiful and soft. Classic little print. Make a gorgeous little t-shirt or little t-shirt dress or summer style dress. It's a nice palazzo pants in this would be really great for summer, or sachet shorts, and being black and white, then you can match it with so many different things. Okay, amazing stretch. Both ways, beautiful drape, and I have a thread, of course, because good old number 4000, the black, goes nicely. Okay, Magic Night double brush poly. And that's it for the brush polys. Next, I'm going to show you the fabric that I'm wearing. It is a DTY that I have on. Let me stand on my little stool to show you. It's called Crafty, and this is the green style rally skirt. So I think it was actually designed to be an exercise skirt, but you know that I'm not that into exercise. So it's a casual skirt for me because, look, it's got shorts underneath. So I don't have to worry about flashing both sides, and it has pockets in the shorts. If I wanted to, I could stick my phone in there. How cool is this little pattern? And pretty easy to put together. I like a minimum of pattern pieces and a really quick sew, and this really wasn't a particularly long sew, and it came together really nicely. This length that I have on is the standard plus 2 inches. So I wasn't sure what length to go for. I really didn't want it to be too short, but if it's too long on me, it looks a bit funny as well. Anyway, I'm quite happy with this length. It's always good when you sew a garment that you like. So this is the fabric. This is a really big piece that we have here. So DTY is basically brushed poly before it was brushed. A Pulley Knit is a really good way to describe it. It's got a slight slinkiness to it, not too much. I found it very simple to sew. It didn't wiggle around, didn't move around too much. It has really nice stretch. both ways, and really gorgeous drape. As you can see, it's always good to see in a garment, isn't it, how the drape works in a garment. So you can see it's tight here because there's no elastic in this waistband, it's just fabric. And also, obviously the little bike shorts are tight as well, and then it just drapes really nicely. And I haven't hemmed it because I use a rotary cutter to cut my fabric, and this is never going to stretch the bottom part of my skirt, so it won't roll up, it won't curl. So I decided to leave it unhemmed because I think it gives it a really nice clean edge like that. I think if I'd gone through and hemmed it, you know, it'd probably be uneven and just looks better unhemmed, and it saves me a job, so I always like that. Okay, so I don't have any coordinating fabrics for you, but I have 2 threads for this one. So this one here, which is 1630, to match the lighter colour that's in here. Or for me, when I hemmed the bottom of those shorts, I just used black. I just did a black zigzag, just because it's not a real highlight. It might be seen, but not a great deal. So I just went with a quick black zigzag and got the job done. All right, Crafty DTY. Now, I have some, I don't know if you remember, we brought out some of these broken stripes before, and I can't even remember what colour we brought out. It's a really great little fabric base. So it's just called Broken Stripes Jersey. It is 64% rayon, 17% poly, and 15% cotton, 4% spandex. So there's a lot going on in there, but they're all nice fibres to have in your fabric. And let me show you up close so you can see why it's called the Broken Stripes, because they are a little bit broken. So this is the mint version. It is really nice and soft and stretchy. Show you properly. There's some stretch vertically too. Beautiful drape. Make an amazing t-shirt dress, or just summer dress. You could make some nice casual summer pants out of it, some little sleep shorts out of it. You could do lots with this because it's got really nice stretch. Doesn't have any, I can't get my words out, thread. I don't have any threads to match, but I do have a fabric, which is nice. So this is the mint double brush poly that you could put with it if you wanted to, or a contrasting colour would look really nice too. So mint Broken Stripes jersey. 2 more to show you. This one is a rayon spandex, and it's very similar to one that I used last year, which I think we just called burgundy and charcoal tie-dye, and I made a little pearly dress out of that one, which I love. But I looked at this one, it just looked a little bit different. So we've just rebadged it. We've called this one Wanda. Isn't it beautiful? Move back so you can see it. Move that stool out the way. There we go. So you can see the whole thing. It is just gorgeous. The colours are really striking together. And rayon spandex feels so beautiful. It breathes so beautifully. It's light. It's so nice to wear on a summer's day. It doesn't feel too tight ever because it's really soft and really stretchy, but it will grow out on you a little bit in the day. So do keep that in mind. So it's got the stretch there as well. Amazing drape. Look at that drape. So with the dress that I made, which was a pearly dress, which is a tight bodice and then a flowy little skirt, just a above the knee A-line style skirt. So with that one, I did put some elastic in the shoulders. I can't remember if I put it in the waist. I feel like I didn't. But with that one, I fold up my dress. When I've washed it and I want to put it away, I fold it up and then I hang it over the coat hanger like that so that it doesn't have much weight coming off it. Or of course you can just fold it up and put it in a drawer, but I never think to look for a dress in a drawer. So I fold mine up and just put it over the coat hanger with just not too much hanging down. And obviously when you wash it, do not hang it from the hem like that, especially when it's wet, or it will fall out of shape. lie it flat or put it in the dryer, one of the two, just to take care of it and just to try and keep that shape. A t-shirt is always a really nice, safe bet for round spandex, and it is beautiful to wear. But dresses aren't out of the question. You just need to give it a little bit of stability with some clear elastic and just take care of it with the washing and the putting away and that sort of thing. And then it'll last a whole lot longer. Now, you can just use a black thread with this one if you wanted to, or you might have something else at home that works. It really depends on where your hem's going to be. Not a huge amount to match it with, but we do have this blush tri-blend, which goes really nicely with that background colour. Okay, it's Wanda Rayon Spandex. Last one is your Lush Sunday Special, and this week it is a rib knit, my new favourite fabric base. Let's open this up. This one is called Fine by Me. It's a really beautiful rich black background, and it has this really sweet little print, and you can see those ribs there. They're quite thin ribs. It's a really lovely soft fabric. I've sewn up 2 garments in rib knit, made myself a little tank top and a dress, the Dream On dress by Pattern Emporium, and I love them both. They are so beautiful to wear in this fabric base. This is a poly based fabric. It's 96% poly, 4% spandex, but there's no brushing at all, and I think for me personally it will be a winner to wear in summer. We're all different, but for me I'll be wearing this in summer, I believe. So the stretch is lovely both ways, and there's the drape. Now I've got a thread to match because it's black, 4000, and we put this one with green olive, which is a heavy modal, just to match in with the leaves on the flowers there, and also bright red double brush poly to match in with the little flowers. So this is your Lush Sunday Special, which means it's a little bit cheaper for today only. If you are new to Lush, or if you haven't tried this fabric base yet but you're curious about it, a lot of people can get a little top out of a metre. So if you are just wanting to give it a go, then that's a really safe way to do it, is just to buy a metre. My hair's all stuck everywhere. There we go. And just see if it's something that you would like to wear. Enjoy sewing if it works for you. So that is the last of them for today. So don't forget, as usual, our competitions on Facebook, in our group and on our page. You can enter both of those. And we also this week released a Christmas box if anyone needs some gift ideas for themselves to pass on to loved ones, or if they know somebody who sews and they want to give them a Christmas gift. I will have that Christmas box in the new arrivals section on the website so that you can find it easily with these new fabrics in there as well. So there's 2 size options, a 2 metre cut of fabric or a 3 metre cut of fabric, and you also get a coordinating thread, a pair of our Lush scissors, which are really lovely scissors, and postage within Australia. So it's a really good price for those things. So $70 for the 2 metre box and $85 for the 3 metre box. So do check that out if you're needing some gift ideas. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you liked this week's fabrics, and I'll see you next week with some more. Thanks for watching. Bye.